Tan, 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 tan. Hello, everyone. This is Dio Setro and Jockey Setro, and we are welcoming you to our usual Sunday live stream. So, we are going to be discussing something very, very important today, and as such, we want to welcome you to another time out with the Setros. So for those of us that have been asking me that when am I bringing uh, the good people that usually discuss with us on the way forward here, today I'm going to be having the privilege of bringing some important guests. So with that being said, I want you to greet them now.
Hey everyone, yes, it's a pleasure being around today. Yeah. So you're welcome to the stream today, and Merry Christmas in advance. Yeah.
Is that how you're going to greet the people?
Yes.
Okay. This my wife is very funny. So today we are going to be looking at something that is very, very important and critical to human survival. No matter what we do in life, no matter who we are, whether rich, poor, or middle class or center class, we all must work because it is just as important as living. We all need to survive in this world, and for us to survive, we need to work for the means of what survivor. But it is now becoming something challenging that the world is moving in a kind of stylish way that even me, I don't know the kind of English to use in quantifying it. And it's like some person just want to crumble the world economy. And as such, we can only ask ourselves so many questions. So with that being said today, if you are joining this live stream, I want you to say hi to us, give a comment and like this conversation, because today our discussion is something that is all over the globe. When you are talking about Christmas special, a lot of persons they have their different mindsets about Christmas, the festive season, the period. Some people will even quote to you that, oh, it's a period of giving, it's a period of that. But can we just ask ourselves this question? What are you doing for Christmas? Before my guest comes in, because we are going to discuss a lot, we are going to talk about this Christmas and link it to what our survivor, each and everybody's survivor. Because after Christmas, there is still more celebrations to come, and we also need to survive. Oh, okay, Kayland Ware is here. Wow. Kayland Wares, how are you? How are you doing? I think let me give you the link if you want to join. Kayland Wares. So I've just sent you the link. If you want to join this discussion, just click on the link and join up. So we want to listen to you, we want to know what Christmas is to you. Oh, I have, it's like these guys are ready for me today. I have Praise Isaiah. It says, hi, good evening, the Setros. Okay, Praise Isaiah. I'm sending you the link also. I want you to come over here because apart from the discussion we are having today, I just finished discussing with the brain behind calls from Africa, and they have been there have been series of plan on how to get the product of African youth to the world. We've decided a whole lot. Even the brain behind calls from Africa, they happen to be a couple that are behind the calls from Africa. In the last meeting we discussed about how they are going to be shipping the product of African youth to the world at no cost to you guys. And there are so many other things that I will bring up because I'm expecting the brain behind calls from Africa to join us, and he is also going to tell you what he needs from you, but I'll also enlighten us what they need from you guys. So I can see Praise. You need to turn on your camera. I can only see, I'm not seeing your face. We need to see your face so that we'll be sure we are talking to you. Okay. So while I wait for praise to come up, Christmas season, a lot has happened in Christmas. And when we are talking about having Christmas specials, I want to even see how people are thinking about Christmas. A lot of persons just feel like, oh, Christmas is a period in which you just work with what they used to call them, fireworks. Just here in Africa we call it banger. Fireworks, light the fireworks, eat chicken at home, uh, go to places, go to see the movies and the likes. Um, faith and praise.
Sir?
Okay, we can hear you, but we can't see your face.
Sorry, there's no light here.
Pray. Do you have a touch? Do you have a touch light?
There's no light at
Do you,
all.
do you have something like a touch light, or even if it's a candle?
Let me check if I can find any.
Okay. Okay. While you are looking for that, hello world. Don't be surprised if there is no light in any part of the world. That should tell you what is still happening in Africa. We were in the same shoes with praise until somebody came up to rescue us out. Now we are now we are on solar. Now we are on solar, and that's why you can be able to see our face. So I pray that God will help praise too, so that praise will move away from.
Okay, comes from Africa already.
Oh, so just as I was about finishing up with praise, we have the beautiful couple. Let's welcome them, comes from Africa.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. Even before you came up, one of the youths happened. Two of the youths rather joined the show, and one of them don't promise me, Madam Jackson, please promise me you will not laugh. Promise me you will not laugh. Let me
Promise.
show you. Let me show you praise from Africa. Can you see praise from Africa? Total blackout.
My
Because they
face,
Oh,
my face is not showing.
are,
oh,
you know why? You know why our face is not showing?
mm,
Our face is not showing because there is no light, and
oh,
that's what we also have been witnessing. That's what we have been passing through until somebody invested in solar panel for us, and we are using solar. Yeah. So
oh,
I
good.
my only prayer is that someone like this praise, she's into fashion. Someone like praise is into fashion, and the best we the Setros can do for her is to help project our business, our fashion business to the world using your platform and so many other African youths. Our
Yeah,
desire is to help propel their business so that they can make good money, and from
yeah,
there be able to set up their own what's it called, independent power supply, which is solar.
yes,
You
yes.
you understand? So don't be surprised by this time next year, praise will not be going through this kind of challenge,
I
because
know.
would have helped her to see, okay, you can get a small micro level solar to use at home to do their work, and that's how we can actually grow the continent. And the discussion today, the discussion today is such that it's surrounding this Christmas season that we found ourselves. I want to start with this story before I allow you to come up, madam. I want madam to to speak a kind of English. I enjoy her English very well. So I want to start with this story that I shared with Mr. Jackson. Come December 25th, we are going to be feeding 100 families with full live chicken, rice, some kilos of rice, tomatoes, and oil, granite oil. I'm really looking forward to that day because that day is going to be a day that a lot of emotions will be felt. And on that day, we are also going to be able to pick out of those families that we are going to hand this food over to. We are going to be able to pick their children, their youths that want to learn one craft or the other. We are going to pick them so that in January next year, we will be able to do what? To sponsor them in their craft and buy them simple machines to use for their craft. So that by December 2021, when we are going to be giving free food stuff to people again, it will not be the same family because those their children would have empowered them to take care of their parents. So that we can now go and do more to some other families. That's how we begin to spread love. And that's why we coined out this talk about the Christmas season. Rian, I just spotted Black Life Matters. I just spotted Blackmail TV. Now I want him to join this discussion. Blackmail TV, you are not going anywhere. So Blackmail TV, I want you to come up here. Wow, I can see something that looks like a mist. It's like Praise is getting some candle lights on so that we can see her. Okay.
Hi,
so,
Praise.
So while we wait for Blackmail TV and Praise, I just quickly want you to just pretend as if this is your first time. Introduce yourself and tell us. I want you guys to point into this discussion that we had before this live stream.
Okay. Hi, thank you so much for having us. Good to see you. We are called from Africa. My name is Charlita, and this is my husband, Ryan. Cause from Africa is a nonprofit organization based out of the United States of America. We are based on the East Coast, and we're in a state called Virginia. But our goal is to be global and connect with those on the continent. And so we are very excited about what we want to offer and how we want to partner and collaborate with those that are on a continent and those that are looking to launch their business, small businesses. And those of you such as the Setros family, how you all are doing so many wonderful and amazing, just tremendous work there on the continent, and how you are connecting the youth and how you are allowing them to hone in on their craft and assisting them. So hopefully we partner and we will be able to help these youth be able to truly launch their business. Also, Cause from Africa, we're looking to assist with any of the needs of the youth, as far as like we were talking about with Praise and her needing solar power or different machines for the youth that you're going to be talking with. But we have different programs that we're also working with. We're also doing a program, Project Embrace, where one woman at a time, we're assisting her in her journey to exit out of her child marriage. We're also trying to give resources and information for those that want to not even have to enter into that. And our most local country that we're dealing with right now is the Gambia with Project Embrace, but we're looking to spread that throughout the continent. But we're just excited to have platforms like this to be able to hear and network with others that are doing some great work there on the continent. We know that it's global, so we know that our friends in the UK and just around the world that we're going to be working and holding hands and embracing each other as we try to do these different projects, whether it's the small businesses, whether it's education for youth whose parents or families can't afford those fees to send them to school, or if it's helping to launch a business, whether it's the youth or someone that's older that's been struggling all of this time. And other than that, we're trying to work with those in the diaspora that want to learn the language of the various countries there, or want to learn how can they be a part of a country and how can they give back. So we're very excited, and we're just thankful for this opportunity and being though as it's going into the Christmas season and other seasons of this new year coming out of such a crazy 2020, we are just thankful that we are still on this side and we're still working and just trying to network. And I'm sure Ryan will share a little bit more about some other works that we have going on. But thank you so much. It's great.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure having you.
Okay, Rian.
Yeah, like I said, she really said it all. Like I said, there's nothing much. You don't have to hear my voice too long. Like I said, she said so much, said exactly how we feel and exactly how we intend to work. It's simple. Like I said, we're here to connect ourselves with people and then connect our friends with each other. We want everybody to start to come together and start to recognize each other and start to work with each other, do business with each other, and just learn each other, as opposed to acting like we're not on the same planet. We are. We're only a short live stream away from each other, and we want to make sure that that's the way we operate. That we operate together. We can do that, and we'd like Calls from Africa to be one of those organizations that proves that we will successfully work together if we just try and keep each other in heart. That we can raise up each other, we can raise up the youth, and do it together. It doesn't have to be something where we're working hard over here and we don't talk or communicate with the good people that are such as yourself and praise and other youth and people we might run into. We should be together, and we can make this work together, and that's our hope. So with praise, we will look to see her one day. She's in the dark right now, but we will try to bring some light to her and the things that she's doing, so the world knows who she is and others. You know, that's our goal. And we're so happy to be here and to have a chance to work with you guys in your foundation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's really a pleasure. We're so grateful too. So I'll just like us to clarify some things. Like you had a meeting before now. We have this set of youth. Setros Foundation, we have our youth that we are training. We're paying for their trainings and they are working already. And some of their products will be out soon. Yes, they are really working on their products. But we have this other set of youth, they are entrepreneurs that came on the program last time. Those ones, it's not Setros Foundation that trained them. They've trained from other places. But what we did was to organize what we call that
fashion
show for them, just to make sure that they are visible in the world. And right now they are really eager to sell their product as in. So I think you discussed the modalities for them. I think that's what they want to hear now, how that thing will really be like, because they want to, because the currency right here in Africa, especially Nigeria right now, as our currency has been really devalued. So people are just thinking of how they can earn hard currencies. So these youths are really eager now that this thing I'm making, how can I really sell it? How can I get it across the world? And I'm sure that's why most of them are here. It's not that the African condition of no lights, it's not basically see their faces.
Okay.
And we will definitely. We spoke about that topic, and we look forward to working with those people as well. We've seen some of that fashion show and seeing it on the video, and we were amazed and very pleased with what they did. And we certainly will work with the youth that are directly involved with the foundation.
Yes.
But if we love that you're also identifying people who have genuine hearts and have skill, and also have the same need to get out there and get their products and services looked at. So we will work with them just the same. It's the connections are what we're looking for, and those are great connections. And those youth, the show that they did, I was amazed by the show.
Awesome.
Of course, we want to work with them. Please tell them we're waiting for them. We are waiting.
Showcase their fashions and showcase their other crafts and artwork. Once it gets on the site, once it gets on a platform, we can just see and to continue to work with them and even assisting them in their business management. So yeah, and a long-term partnership.
Okay, let me just buttress on what I discussed with Rian. Okay, in because some of these our youth, so many of them are going to be seeing this video later on. Some of them are online with us now, so that they will be abreast with the information. We discussed we discussed about some lines of what we need to get so that we can quickly get it rolling with a course from Africa, which happens to be your baby. Now, number one thing is that any youth that is listening or watching this video should understand that they need to send us their what's it called, their numerous details in terms of the picture of their products,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
1 minute or 2 minute maximum video of their products,
Okay.
Yeah.
because that will enable people to actually see what they are purchasing from them, because people are going to be patronizing these youths with the mindset of helping brilliant Africans to
Yeah.
really sell their skills to the world. Look at that word, helping brilliant Africans. I don't encourage shoddy jobs, and that's why anybody that is coming on our platform that we are going to be putting on that platform, you'll be sure that the person is doing strategically well. These are youths that they burnt their midnight candle, working and reworking, and they are good at what they do. Some of them are into shoe production, some of them are into bag production, some of them are into dresses, some of them can even do what we call the remix of English and African fabric together to create some styles that we call swag.
Yes. We need swag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in African way of pronouncing it, we call it swagalicious. So, so
You
I'm
make it
I'm
great.
I'm really looking forward to having the website come up, as in having the work of this our youth on your website, and people, I know that they are going to be loving their product, they are going to be purchasing it. This is the kind of good news I want to bring out during this Christmas time, so that our youth can relax, they can finish with their chickens, and know that there is work for them to do between 26th and early January. You are going to be seeing a lot of product. And I think one of our youth has also contacted us that she's already done with her
One of
own,
our youth from the
the
foundation,
from the
from the
foundation.
African Youth Development Strategy Program of Setros Foundation. She's already doing very brilliantly well. Her name is Sophia. So she has products already that she'll be portraying to the world. So
Because she lives far away from us. We are in the western part of, we are in the southern part of
yeah,
Nigeria.
she's
She
in
is in the
eastern part.
eastern part of Nigeria. So we bought fabrics, we sent to her. So she communicated us that she has already made the clothes. So she's taking them to the studio to go and finish the finishing touches of the product. So we are really looking forward to having the website You'll be surprised. You'll be among the first set of people that you are going to be seeing our beautiful product. I tell you, our products are beautiful. And also, some other persons from the last year event that we did, they've sent me their products. They've sent me pictures of their products.
African Fashion and Food Expo.
Yeah,
That's called AFFE, African Fashion and Food Expo. So we have 2019.
Yeah.
So that means we're doing 2021 now because 2020 was not possible.
and I can assure you, 2021 African Fashion and Food Expo is going to be live streamed. All you guys are going to see it. These guys, they've done it before. We are supposed to do one this year, but next year you are going to see a lot. Because by next year we will also have the foundation. We also have a strategic place where they are going to be showcasing their products. So it's going to be so much that people will be what? People will be they'll be taking as in with surprise that a lot of this is coming out from Africa. And okay, based on our discussion, we also discussed about price fixing. Rian, Am I right?
Yes.
So I will meet with them after this live stream. I will meet with them so that they can have fixed prices on those their products. So I will get back to you on that so that we can I will help them to do the conversion to dollars,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
I also want to make sure that this our youth, they get paid in dollars. I think that will open their head, their brain to start thinking global. I
Yes.
tell you, no matter how small the dollar is, when a youth start earning from the sweat of her labor in dollars, she will know that wow, she is doing something for herself. So from there we can scale up. So
Yes.
I'll look forward to doing that so that all I just want is for this youth to stand out and be able to come out and beat their chest that they can stand anywhere in the world in amidst their peers. That's what gives us joy. So I think that's that. Another aspect is okay. I promise that I will coach them on how to use their phone.
Mm.
In case these youth are watching, I'm doing this in case they are watching. Most youth, they do their video this way. This is a wrong way of covering your video. If you want to cover an event and you are doing this, what you are doing is that you are only sidelining yourself. You are only going to be getting your videos out for Instagram only. Whenever your video is uploaded on other platform, what you will see is black here, then the video will appear in the center. But for you to get a very good shot, I'm saying this so that all our users that are going to watch this video, you place it horizontally. So with this, it shows you place it landscape. So with this, it shows as if you are using sophisticated cameras to do your video. So I did that because of our youth, because uh, any moment from now, I want to be sure that from this week you'll be getting this youth their details so that they can start selling. I want our youth to start selling. I'm tired of having youth that are dependent. I don't want dependent youth. I want African youths that will be able to say, no, 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 no. If I need a phone, I don't need to meet any boy, any guy, any man, any sugar daddy. I can do it myself. So
Yeah.
that will give me the joy that is needed. And what would my wife say to that?
Yes, that's the greatest joy, and I think that's the most important thing the world needs now. What is causing all this chaos we're seeing around is the fact that these youths are not empowered economically. They don't know how to make money. So anybody that pays the piper, Abby,
Dictates
dictates
the
the
tune.
tune. Anybody, just like when we went to the supermarket, to the mall today, we saw a child about 13 years. He was begging,
Yeah.
not doing anything, begging, and some persons were giving him. And I said, maybe he's hungry. And my husband said, no, if a child grows up begging, that child will never want to learn to do anything profitable in life. You want to be a beggar. So you don't encourage them. What you encourage them is just say, what do you want to do with your life? It's good. I watched a clip just now before it came on about the guys from the US. He was asking his mom and dad, I want
An iPhone.
iPhone 12. He has iPhone 11, said, I want iPhone 12. The parent said, money are not plucked on the trees. They come with added, but he said, no, I need it. I need the iPhone 12. They said, okay, come and help us in the restaurant. I said, do I look like a what? He said,
Like a janitor.
do I look like a janitor to you? He doesn't want to work with his hands. He doesn't want to do anything. Just wants iPhone. Okay. Then I said, okay, if you want an iPhone, come and help us in the restaurants. They will pay you. He said, no, I'm going to look for my own job. This, that. He went out. He went to look for his own job. Before he could get a job, when he got a job, at last, when he got a job, he was now working. He was working. He worked so hard, cleaning the dishes, washing the everything, and the money they paid him,
He couldn't even afford the iPhone.
so small. So he, after working for many months, he now went back to his parents and said, "Truly, what you said is real. money is not plugged on the tree. It's gotten through hard earned labor. So I've learnt my lessons, and that's just it. I think what these African youths need at this time, it's not just all these, and I think youths generally, like most of these youths everywhere, that they just feel it's my parent, like my own children. As we're talking now, my children, they do lots of things. I train them in everything. When they are doing like this, I said, by the time you get to 18 years and you're an adult, you will get back and you'll be praying for me. Say, I thank God for my mom. She trained me very well. Yes, my children, they can cook. My first daughter is just 9 plus. She can cook rice. She's the one cooking rice. She can do, they can do so many things. And yet they have their crafts. They can do they have their craft. She has that. So I think what we need now is just to make sure that these youths are balanced and will not have problem in the world. They will not be able to call them to come and do terrorism, as in all these bad things. They will be free. So I just think this is what we can do at this time. And I know it's going to be well. We are so grateful to call from Africa. This really calls. This is a divine call. We are so grateful to have you on board at this time. We've been brainstorming. We're just so optimistic. From 2019, we told them, we said, you're good to be going out to the whole world. We've never met you then. We opened our site then. It's called zitrahub.com. Yes, zitrahub.com. It was launched on that day of the, what's it called?
The show.
Of the show, we launched it. It's we paid heavily. We did a lot of things. Those, in fact, we don't even want to remember it again. Those that promised paying us, they didn't do anything. But we're not disturbed because it's just a life. So we already opened that store. All their stores, they were having their.
Okay, let me come in there. Ryan, I that's where I want to come in. Huh? Our plan is to help youth and give them the opportunity to expand beyond measure. You understand? And based on what we discussed, on that, you know that they are coming under African youth stores. I want each of their brands like each of their brands to come with their name and logo, and like, so that I want them to be a master of their own.
Yeah.
I don't want to have people that are subservient. My dream in life is to have 5 million youths. 5 million youths that will say, wow, I met with Setros families and I've met with calls from Africa and our life was changed. And you know what? They did not limit us. They gave us the space to run. I want people to run with their vision. I want to open people's eyes so that they can see their vision and start running without limitation. You know what that will make you and I? We will now become the good godfathers that do not limit their children, that gave them the opportunity to create. Like the story she was talking about, we went to the store to get some groceries today, only for me to be coming out and I saw a young boy of about
just 13 years or 12 years,
maybe 10 to 12 years, was begging for money and coming to me and saying, begging for money. I was I was so displeased. Why? Not because he's just begging for money, because I can see the multiplier effect of me giving him any amount. I'm going to be encouraging laziness. Had it been that the boy walks up to me and said, please, I'm hungry. Can you buy me food? You understand? Can you buy me food? Or I'm even if he says, please, I'm hungry, can you give me out of what you bought? Do you know I would have given that boy and I would start a conversation with him. That what would you like to do? But this one is begging me for money. Any youth that does not work for money will never respect the law of money. We will always believe there are some ATM machine human being walking on the streets that we always do what that he can always cash out on. And that's why I see these youth that we are trying to help, I see them as the future of Africa, because these are not beggars, these are creators. You can see someone like Faith trying to come up and there is no light, and someone like Isaiah trying to come up and there is no light.
Mm.
That was the situation we found ourselves in till last 3 weeks or so, that somebody rose up and helped to fix solar for us. So it's because we have the fighting spirit that we will never back out. We will conquer. So those are the kind of youth that we are bringing up, and you will be shocked that the nearest future, these youths, we create more youths like them that can improve the economy of Africa. For example, Nigeria, my country, our dollar to naira exchange, will shock you. It was almost about 500 naira to $1.
Almost about, is it not? Was it not?
But presently now, it dropped to like 470 to $1.
470 of our currency. 470
So
of our
I'm
currency.
going to pack 470 of my currency to get a
Just
dollar.
$1.
Tell me, who does that?
Mm.
And that's why when we are talking about the topic today, talking about Christmas and the likes, is the way you are celebrating Christmas there is not the same way we are celebrating our own Christmas here. Because the Christmas special that we are talking about here, a lot of person cannot afford to even buy a live chicken. In Africa, yeah, maybe over there, you guys, you love this frozen chicken. But in Africa, people treasure live chicken. They take the chicken home and they prepare it themselves. They'll be so happy. They'll be so grateful to God. Some of them will even pray to their ancestors that, wow, this year they are able to afford live chicken. And that is why we are using this opportunity to tell everyone, if you know anyone in Lagos, Nigeria, that is poor, any family that is poor, that cannot afford so many things, December 25th, we are offering a full live chicken and some food stuff to each family. So they can send mail to us, or they can send us a WhatsApp chat, sending the number of such families to us. We will contact the family and tell them the address where they will pick it up. Because this is how we can make the Christmas a special time out for everyone. It's not just about me just taking care of myself, but I have friends that we come together on my channel, my friends on the channel, our supporters on the channel, our sponsors on the channel. We came together and we contributed some amount of money and said, you know what? Let us not think about just ourselves. Let's contribute money and help feed the poor this Christmas. Because so many of them, they will be waking up on the 25th, they don't have any food to eat. So we want to be their Christmas. We want to be their Santa Claus.
Some people speaking as in during, if you know the condition here, some persons will just for the parties and make sure when people are poured food, and you know all these rich, like some rich persons in Africa, they are so stingy, they don't even think of, like over there abroad, that people will be thinking of charity. So they will do all their parties and pour the food away. So you see this poor going to the dustbin
to go and pick.
In fact,
so we don't want that. What we want to do is that 100 families, we want to put smiles on their face. I know that by next year we are going to do more than 100. So let's start from at little as 100. And I tell you, all our sponsors, all our supporters, we don't have sponsors. What we have is supporters.
Yes.
All our supporters, we have
good global friends.
Yeah.
Most of them are not even Africans.
Yeah, we have African.
We have Africans. We have Africans and we have non-Africans, but they are very good people. This set of good people, they are committed to helping this vision. Is it the African Youth Development Strategy? Is it the feeding of the poor? They've been so lovely to us. So we are just doing a shout out to them. God bless them. They know themselves. We can't even start mentioning their names now. They are so wonderful.
We are going to do
Some
a
will
video.
even say, "Don't mention my name."
Yeah.
They'll give things like this and say, "Feed the poor." They say, "Don't mention my name. Don't mention my name." How do you think God is not going to bless them? They are going to really be blessed. So we are so grateful, and also very grateful to Calls from Africa. I'm also grateful to Blackmail TV for making us meet Calls from Africa. As in, we're so grateful. Also, we are grateful to Wademaya because we met Blackmail TV on Wademaya's show. So life is all about gratitude, connecting,
and also Jim. I don't know. Jim might be very, very busy today, I guess.
Okay.
Jim Barak has always been here every time, anytime. He's been supportive. He's been so much. He has done a whole lot, information-wise, support-wise. I wanted to do this. I'm doing this. No. He's just always there. Out of the little that everybody has, we have combined efforts together, and we want to feed this poor. And I look forward to that day, because that day I'm going to be seeing people that were in the same situation that I was before. Let me tell you a little bit of what happened this week. I just buried one of my aunts
on Friday.
I just buried my aunt on Friday, and that resonated the mindset that this life is so short. We just have to do the best we can this period that we can breathe. That my auntie, on Christmas days, on New Year, we usually go to her place. She's the one that will give us chicken.
When you were small.
When we were small.
You're from a polygamous home.
We're from a polygamous home and the likes, but this my auntie has always been there. We eat some spicy chicken there. The first time I tasted salad was at one of our wedding. That my auntie's wedding for our daughter. And you know, I can't even explain it. When I saw this, my aunt, that she's dead, I was just like, wow. I can only remember by what she has done. And that was another encouragement to me that, wow, this Christmas, we need to put more smiles out there. Because I saw a lot of persons that came for the funeral, they were just like, oh, that woman, she will tell you her mind, she will do this, she will always give me food whenever I come. You can never go to my auntie's place. Even if you have eaten in your house, you must still eat in her house. And you must eat without leftovers. She will never allow you to waste her food. She will cook for you. She will so whenever I remember people like that, I like, oh, I'm so grateful that I picked up this character from childhood, that I will always be there to assist people. I remember, let me tell you this funny one. I remember in primary school, there is this boy that used to bully everybody, he used to beat everybody. I never knew God was shaping me towards this kind of lifestyle. I'll be like, what is wrong? One day I just said, no, I'm going to defend every other person and face this boy. But let me describe the guy to you. He's one of these guys that the hair is orange. The eyelid is orange. So he looks scary. People they get afraid. The guy terrorizes the whole school. But the day I just changed my mind, I never knew where the power came from. I believe God gave me that power so that I can beat the boy and rescue the whole school. We started fight, and I carried, in primary school, when you carry someone and you knock him on the floor, you put him on the floor, and you are on top, you are the winner. When he was coming to box me, I just carried him, bam. And that was how I saved the whole school from that terrorist of a boy. Whenever he wants to attack anybody, they'll say, I'm going to call Dio for you. So I'm seeing that lifestyle coming out now. You saw the video about the boy that we helped at Makoko.
Yeah.
If there's something that gives me joy, that generator we gave him, that generator is more than the size of generator that his boss uses. 5 kVA generator. That generator, as in I tell you, is no matter the structure that he wants to put up, he can plug many things on that generator. And when we were going to deliver the gen to him, when I was going to deliver the gen to him, my car had an issue on the road. Very
Yeah.
funny. But I thank God that at the end of the day, I was still able to get it across to him. I got back home and the boy called. You know, when he called, he doesn't even know how to say thank you. He was just he was just stuttering. That alone gives me peace that wow, so this guy treasure what we actually did for him. And so that makes me to know that no, this boy will go further in life because he appreciated the little effort. Although some persons say I should never call that little effort because that generator, the brand new one, should go for about 400,000 naira, but we got it at 70,000 naira for him. They fairly used. So at the end of the day, this is how we can impact the life of these people. So I put it across to everyone watching this live stream. Let us look at this Christmas period as a period to really touch life here and there. The homeless. This is the period in which we can help. Hello. This is a period in which we can help to impact the life of youth, the homeless around us, the destitute. Let's just see how we can just spread the love, show them the way out. And there's something that you guys are doing in the United States that I think I've seen a movie on that before. That there are some buildings that people that do not have houses can actually go and pass the night. Is that true?
Yeah,
Shelter.
in some places,
Yeah.
yes, they're doing that because we have, here
Older.
right now there's issues obviously with increasing homelessness, which is affecting everybody over here, of course, in some way or another. Like, so yes, that does happen. Well, and
And sometimes the churches open up
yeah, churches as
in
well.
the evenings. They call them warm shelters, so that the homeless have places to sleep at night. We actually, the kids and I actually did some volunteer work where we did breakfasts on Thursday mornings at a church where the church we were in, they couldn't house, but they were affiliated with two other churches that did warm nights. So they can't house them, 7 days a week, but they can house them on when the temperatures get really cold at night. So they have a warm place. But the church where we help, they allow them to have mail delivered to that church so that they can have a mailbox. And they also give them places they can shower, and then a meal, 2 meals, per week. And then people donate clothes so that they can have fresh clothes and all. And then there's also tutors available. But there's a lot of programs that try to help out. The housing, the homelessness is increasing, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, and then also, some other issues going on in the country. But that part of it has been a tremendous help, but so much more is needed because not, even if the weather gets warmer, people are still going to be without. So.
Okay, like what you just said now, I'm working on that in my mind, and my mind is so powerful that whatever I work on comes to fulfillment. Now I'm seeing myself by few years down the line or few months down the line, I want to have a space where some of these people that are really challenged like this can stay.
Yeah.
I'll train them how to walk, how to
Yeah.
create something themselves, so that by the time they are fully established, I'll give them like 6 months. They can't
Yes.
stay in that place more than 6 months. By the time they are fully established, they can now pay for their own rent and
Yes.
move out so that the next set of people can come in. It can be just one room with toilet and beds, one room with toilet and beds. I'm looking at that for a mighty structure. That is my own dream for the foundation. The foundation, we have a space like that we can put people that are supposed to be sleeping under the bridge, because I see people sleeping under the bridge. I see people sleeping inside the market. I see people sleeping inside parked cars and the like on the bridges. Those are our next targets. So, and I believe that by the time we have a very good structure, it's not something we are going to rent. It's something that God is going to help us to build.
Yes.
We are going to put people there. We feed them. We feed them. By then, some of our youths here, they would have been working and be making money. We are going to teach them how to also give so that they can give back to the community so that we reduce all the stress. I think this is how we can help during this Christmas period. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, Rian, I want to believe we are on the same page. So that means I'm the one that you are waiting for now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the one to provide you the information, the details of these youths now, so that we can have it fast, because I believe in less talk, more action.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We believe the same thing.
Okay.
We believe, and we're so, like I said, we're blessed to work with people such as yourselves. That's why I was telling you earlier, I was anxious and excited to work with you because your hearts are reaching so many places and you're willing to do that work. And that's all that really matters to us, is the work of it, is getting things done and increasing the opportunities, and then putting smiles on our faces as well as other people's faces to see what, see what we can do. So what you're talking about, we would love to support you in that which you just mentioned as well in the new year 2021. We really want this year to be a good year for a lot of people. We can come off of 2020 and what we've done, what we've gone through, and come into something that is good for all of us, more beautiful. And the things you're talking about are the things that we love to hear and love to support. So we will work with you, with these youth, and continue and support that idea you just put there, because that's another thing that brings people closer to where they need to be, where God is pushing them to be. This is what we're talking about. So we love those ideas, and we can't wait. So yes, as we say here, the ball is in your court. We are waiting for the return, and as soon as it's returned, we will do the work and get those youth and all the people that are interested in working with us as a group. We will get the work done and get them out there and put it in front of the people that as many people as we can, and support them.
Spread the word.
Yes.
Spread the word and share. So yeah.
We are excited about the opportunity. We are excited.
Wow. We are so grateful for this conversation. And as such, we want to end on this note. But before we end on this note, let me tell you that in 2 months' time, we are going to be having a minimum of 10 youths that are going to be having their graduation. In 2 months' time, we are going to be proud supporter and founder of a guy that is into photography, because he has just 2 months to complete his course, and the guy is brilliant. He's going to be representing Africa in an event in the United States of America, and I am so glad about that. In 2 months' time, we are going to be having some barbers, guys at Barb's Hair. They are going to be waiting also. So we have a whole list coming up. So we want to say thank you for being part of our 2020 and making it easier for us to showcase the products of our youth to the entire world, because you have just solved the problem of logistics for us in getting their products out of the continent of Africa. And Calls from Africa, the best we can say is thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He has been commenting. Thank you so very much. He said they are in the kitchen, they are cooking. Please send our own food to us.
No, you know what? Maybe what you guys should do. Blackmail TV, the Setros, and Ryan Jackson, we are going to do a cooking competition. You prepare. Yes, we want to see what you are preparing on Christmas Day. Just cover it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. We need to do that. Use your phone to cover it, like 5 minutes coverage. We want to see the start, middle, and the finishing. Don't go and buy it from the grocery stores. Prepare it at home. So we'll also do ask. So we'll ask our audience who prepared the best. With that being said, thank you so very much.
Thank you, everyone that has been on the stream. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure
Thank
today.
you so very much.
So we end here. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. We look forward.
Have a great week. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.